Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 25th of November. Before I start the reading, I just want to say we have got, sun card, lovely. We have got a really bad storm here in the UK at the moment, well, bad for the UK. And so there's a lot of wind about and rain. And so if you hear that on the video, that's what it is. So I thought, right, jumpers out because it's freezing cold, get in the tarot room, snuggle down, get some readings done because I'm just in heaven when I'm here. So hope you had a great week, Pisces. Let's see what's up in store for you next week. So dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Pisces and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Okay, let's do one more. Thank you. Okay, so Queen of Swords is in your general energy next week. Your opportunity is the Two of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is in what you don't see coming. No, your challenge, what you don't see coming, is the Five of Swords. And the Four of Swords is in your advice and outcome. Quite a few swords. Swords are their mental suit, so it could be something on your mind, could be arguments, could be just a bit of conflict going on by the looks of it next week. So the Queen of Swords is in your general energy. Now, I love the Queen of Swords. She's very to the point. She's very assertive. She makes decisions with a very clear mind. And when she makes a decision, then she does something about it. She's not dilly-dallying around. She also doesn't put up with people that are like bickering or petty. She rises above it all. Look, she's above the clouds. She's very assertive, strong, firm, but fair. And it's almost like you're going to have to be in this energy for you next week, or there's somebody around you that's trying to be in that energy with you. So the Two of Pentacles is in your opportunity. Now, there's something that you've got the opportunity to do both, basically. This is, maybe you thought you couldn't do, I don't know, for instance, my tarot readings I work full time too. And it's something that now you've realised, actually, I can juggle both of them. And it's also could be an opportunity to look at your finances and see, how things are going there, maybe having to juggle some finances around. You've got the Seven of Pentacles in your challenge. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is a very contemplative energy. Pentacles are, again, could be finances, material resources, our energy or our time, depending on what your coinage is at the time, is what I always say to that. Now, this is a challenge. This is about taking a step back and evaluating and looking and thinking, is it worth my time and energy carrying on? Do I keep my eggs all in one basket, or do I invest somewhere else? It's a strong message here, because he has built up his pentacles there over a lot of hard work and a long period of time. So there's something coming up whereby you need to perhaps rethink that. The Five of Swords is what you don't see coming. Yep, there's a little bit of conflict going on, which you need to rise above. There could be people that are just pushing your buttons a little bit next week, Pisces. So much so that it could be a case, and again, the Queen of Swords would do this. She would just say, well, you know what, there's the swords, you have them, I'm done. Off you trot. And then we've got the Four of Swords. And this is the rest, relaxation and repair card. So this, I think, is going to take it out of you a little bit. You're going to have to really take time out. There's something that's going to make you feel very tired mentally. But the good thing about this card, and as an advice card, it will say that once you are able to get some sleep and put things will just fall into perspective a bit more for you. So let's have a look. Why do we have the Queen of Swords here? Say a lot of swords energy, so it could involve an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Now, interestingly, in Aquarius's reading, they had the moon come up as their general energy, and that was Pisces. So there's quite a connection possibly of Pisces and Aquarius in this reading. So why do we have the Queen of Swords here, please and thank you? So that's clarified by the High Priestess, which Aquarius also had. And the Eight of Pentacles, guess what? Aquarius also had. Okay, now you guys could be making a decision together because Aquarius's reading was about him or her getting things off her chest and wanting to tell something and make progress on something. And I got the impression that they were trying to convince another person. Now, this could be the mirror image of that, but who knows? Let's have a look. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is here because we have the High Priestess. Again, some people attribute this to Pisces, actually. I thought it was Cancer, traditionally. But again, because it's a card of intuition, you're going to have to trust your intuition on a decision that's got to be made very firm and very fair and without the heart. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is about being focused and and turning your attention to something. Maybe even having to ignore other people, take yourself out of any distractions. And then you've got the Magician. Now the Magician makes things work too, as does the Queen of Swords. So it's so to say there's something that you know is coming as well, Pisces. I think it's been on the mind. It's to do with work situation, maybe. It's to do with having to go elsewhere, perhaps, because the Eight of Pentacles is taking yourself out and going and focusing away from other people. Interesting. But the Magician tells me that you have all the tools to do that, and it's again perhaps what you really want deep down inside, that is what you're after. With the High Priestess, it'll be like, well, gosh, I knew this was going to come around eventually. So the Two of Pentacles, yeah, look, you're juggling. There's some sort of juggling decision, maybe between home and people around you and family. Maybe for some of you, you're going to have to, it involves family and finances, and can we afford it? Let's have a look. Why do we have the Two of Pentacles here, please and thank you, for Pisces? That's clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Star card, which is Aquarius. It's attributed to Aquarius. So Two of Pentacles, clarifying the Two of Pentacles, is always, when you get a double clarification, it's always the universe saying, I mean what I say. And there's an opportunity for you to juggle this emotion, this decision, and I think to discuss it with others, because the Eight of Swords as an opportunity is about you being able to feel like you're finally able to move forward on a situation. Swords are the mental suit, and I feel like maybe you've known that this situation, again, the High Priestess, you've known this situation is coming up, and for some reason it just makes you feel really trapped. But however, it's almost like something's happening next week whereby you're going to get the nod that now's the right time to say something, to do something, and now's the right time to look at the finances regarding that, and the children and the family, because the Star card is all about your stars aligning, and wish fulfillment is also the card of healing. So this is I want to say this is an opportunity for you to realize that this is also going to help you, not just others. And you want to do it without feeling selfish, which we're terrible for, especially Pisces. We're so giving all the time. It's very hard. You find it tricky. Oh, I've got a really itchy head then. To want to do what you want to do. But there has to come a time. The Seven of Pentacles is, contemplating. Do we carry on doing what we're doing? Or do we need to change it up a little bit? And it's a hard decision to be made here. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Seven of Pentacles here? Please and thank you for Pisces. Well, goodness me, we've got the Five of Swords, which you've got in What You Don't See Coming. You know it's going to create arguments. That's why you're not making the decision. That's why you know you need to change it up, maybe. King of Swords and the Strength card. So the Five of Swords, again, it's about, I think you know that it's time to lay down the swords. I don't want to say give in, but I think sometimes you can cut your nose off to spite your face. I know I can. I can be quite stubborn. And I think that's what that card is saying. It's saying, yeah, you need to, maybe the challenge is that you want to give in, you want to, but for some reason, perhaps maybe being a bit stubborn over it and not wanting to show what you really feel, because you've got the Strength card as a challenge. And as a challenge, I never think the Strength card as a challenge means you're weak. What it means is, for me, is you're putting a brave face on and you're not being truthful and open with something or somebody, because the Strength card is about, on the outside, you're looking very strong and decisive. On the inside, as a challenge, it's exactly the opposite. The King of Swords. Now, I think this is the person, again, there's a big Aquarius presence here, could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, who you're trying to, I want to say, agree with, but it's being a challenge. It's you can't make your mind up whether you continue to invest in this person, in this situation, or you walk away, or you join them with it. Because the King of Swords is somebody who's very fair. Obviously, didn't we have the Queen of Swords there? Yeah. It's like you've got a divine counterparts here that are working together, trying to work together, but it's like they have their own agenda, maybe. And then we've got the Five of Swords and what you don't see coming. And again, maybe one of you, there's going to be, maybe, Five of Swords, maybe there is going to be a compromise between this situation, the family, the home, the work life. And one of, when I say you're laying your swords down, it doesn't feel to me like somebody's literally walking away. It just feels to me that you've come to an agreement, or you're being the better person as well, and you know that. Wheel of Fortune is clarifying that. Oh goodness me. Why else do we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords? Because walking away from something, then it enables the situation to move to the next stage. Maybe you've been stuck trying to make a decision. So clarifying that, also, we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles can be about stability, financial stability. It can also be about keeping things close to your chest and being a bit too in control of things. And it's almost like, in order for the situation to move on, you have to come to some sort of compromise, and you need to let go of not all of the control, but yeah, make it a bit more 50-50, because you've got the Three of Pentacles. This is about working as a team. It's also about talking to people who really know what they're talking about too. But I think it's more of a teamwork effort here going on. It's like in order to come to that decision that perhaps has been bubbling away, is going to allow the situation to just move to the next level, which is what the Wheel of Fortune does. And it's all about timing, and that's why we've got the High Priestess here. It's about divine timing. And then you'll find that there's this collaborative energy going on. And do you know what I'm getting from that as well? The Three of Pentacles there. He's stood up on a bench, isn't he? He's a stonemason. He's very good at his trade. He knows what he's talking about. He's trusted. And it's as though they're looking up to him now. And I want to say that by you being that better person, you are going to gain this respect, if you like, even more respect. So the Four of Swords is in your advice, and it's rest, relax, think things. Yeah, I think it's also about timing. I think it's saying don't rush in, take some time out. Let's see. Why do we have the Four of Swords here, please? And thank you for Pisces. Ah, that's amazing. We've ended on the Sun. Look, the most positive card in the deck. If you have a question on your mind, this is always a yes, yes, yes. This is the biggest yes in the deck. It's also clarified again by the Queen of Swords. That's the universe saying, well done. You need to be firm, fair, assertive, but in a nice manner. And then you've got the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is about a lovely surprise. I think you're going to surprise yourself by coming to terms with it, I want to say even. I hope this makes sense for somebody, because it's a really strong message to me that either you're cutting your nose off to spite your face, and you've got a very good reasons to do that. And it's almost like the white flag is being raised. And you can see the benefits, because now is the time to do it. Maybe it was never the time before. Anyway, let's see, what do the tea leaf fortune cards say? I fell in love with these. I saw another tarot reader using them, and that's most of the time how I get my cards. I see them and then I fall in love with them, and then I have to watch a flip through, and then I want them within the hour. But there's 100 of these. They're very, very simple messages, very simple illustrations, which is, if you've watched me for a while now, you know I'm all about just simple. Yeah, they've just got really simple messages. So I'm going to ask for one from each pile, because there's 100 here and I cannot juggle 100 all at once. So why do we have, what other messages, are there for Pisces? Please and thank you for this reading. And with that, the wind has literally just dropped. Maybe that's a sign for you, Pisces. Oh, fabulous. That's a nice one. And one more, please and thank you. Yeah, just the one, please, and thank you. I was a bit worried about these. I thought, oh my gosh, they're circle. I've never shuffled circular cards, but they're actually okay. So we've got grapes. Now grapes, it says time to go out and have fun. What I'd also like to say about grapes, in the tarot, grapes indicates people with great skills and being rewarded for it and being recognized for it. So bear that in mind too. I think you guys, Pisces, have got, well, you do have great skills. You're the high priestess, you are the moon. But the message is time to go out and have fun. Now with this reading too, it's almost like this, as I said, that there could be other people to consider in this decision that you want to move on to, and that makes you feel guilty. But it's time to go out and have fun. It's your time, Pisces. And then it's pale, time to get out of a situation. So it's all about moving on. But I think for the better. I don't see this as anything like, oh my gosh, it's awful, I'm having to leave them and do that and do that. Because of the Sun card at the end, I just feel like it's it's a new adventure for you, but something that you've kind of resisted before. But anyway, we'll see. Let me know how that resonates for you, Pisces. As always, thank you so much for your support and your lovely comments. I did have over 1,000 views last week on the Pisces reading, which I'll be honest with you, Pisces only ever usually gets about 80, whereas Virgo gets 11,000. So I could never quite work it out, but we're getting there, and I'm grateful for every single one anyway. So have a great week, and I'll catch up with you next week. Thanks for watching.